Hey y'all, welcome to Hippie Chick. We're cooking. It's just a flick of the wrist. So let's get started. Thank you all so much for watching my channel. I hope you guys are enjoying all my videos. And if you all are liking my videos, please subscribe to my channel and don't forget to hit the notification bell to be reminded of when I upload new videos. Okay, you guys, today we are making banana pudding. And our ingredients are 4 cups of evaporated milk, 2 boxes of your vanilla instant pudding, vanilla wafers, bananas, and then your Cool Whip, maybe an 8-ounce. Okay, so I did a little bit of prep to kind of help me out, you guys. Okay, and I already have my 4 cups of milk here in this bowl. I'm going to show you all the can here, just in case you all aren't sure what it is I'm talking about. This is evaporated milk, and it's made by Pet Milk, by Pet, and it's in a can. I don't know if you guys have seen it or not, but this is really good to make your banana pudding with. I think that's the real secret to this banana pudding, is that Pet Milk. Okay, so I have my milk here in this bowl. Okay, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to go ahead and add in the instant pudding. Now my recipe actually called for a smaller dish than I had. I mean a larger dish than I actually had. So I went up a size, and the next size it was too big. So I just decided to go ahead and just maybe try to do 2 boxes of this. So hopefully that will work and it'll be enough for this. But I really like this recipe. It's a really good recipe, and it's so simple. You can't beat it. Now, have any of you all tried to make your banana pudding using the instant pudding mix? I tell you, it's really delicious. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to pour this over into my milk here. I use this as my trash. That bowl there. Okay. You guys, it has been a long day. I have been busy, seems like all day long. And so I had planned to do this recipe this week, and but my bananas wasn't ripe enough, because I bought them, you know, where they were still, you know, not quite ripe. And so, because you know bananas, they ripen really quickly. So once they ripen, I want to come on and do this because, you know, they'll go bad real quick. So, but it's kind of late here. I got home late today from work. So I just wanted to come on real quick and do this because it doesn't take long at all, y'all. Y'all will see. Alright, I have that ceiling fan on, it's kind of blowing back. But here we go. So what I want to do is take my wire whisk. And if you want to use a mixer, you can. But you don't have to. And I'm just going to beat this. I'm just going to use my whisk and whisk it. I'm going to see if I can turn this so you guys can kind of see in it to see how it's looking here. Ooh, that smells so good. I'm just getting around those the sides of that. Okay, so once we get this mixed in really good, y'all, we have to put this in the refrigerator, okay? We have to put it in the refrigerator for about 5 minutes. And it says that on this little box here, so have to let it cool a little bit, let it get chilled. a little. So as soon as I get done mixing this up, I'm just trying to get it in real good, y'all. I'm gonna put it in the refrigerator. Now I'm gonna make this up, and I'm gonna take some of this to work, and I'm gonna share it with a co-worker of mine. I know she loves banana pudding. All right, y'all. I think this is good right here. Okay, you see this? See, it's kind of thickened just a little bit. Y'all see that? All right. And you know, when you're whisking stuff, you do it like this. You know, a lot of people kind of just stir like this maybe, but that's stirring. Whisking is more like this, like a wrist action, you know. That's where that flicking that wrist come into play, y'all. You got to get in there and flick it. You get this going real good. All right. That looks so good. Okay, I'm going to put that there now. So now what I'm going to do, y'all, I'm just going to go and put this in the refrigerator. I'll be right back. Okay, had to kind of squeeze in behind my setup here, y'all. So, all right, let me just wash my hands real quick, and we'll get started with the bananas. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and just get the bananas going, because that's the, hey y'all, this is the hardest thing to do to me. It's just do the bananas. And you know that's easy. Okay, got my cutting board here, and let's see, let me get a knife. I wish I could have found another brand of these vanilla wafers, but that's all I could find. So, you know, do what you do. Now look. See, they ripen really quickly. You see that little spot there, that bad spot? I'm telling you, I had bought these and I let them sit for about 2 days before I, you know, decided to use them. Okay, so basically I'm just going to kind of just slice these, y'all. I'm going to tell y'all something. I don't like banana pudding. I guess I shouldn't say I don't like banana pudding, but I don't like bananas. So basically, I eat around the bananas. I eat everything else but bananas. But my husband loves bananas. My son loves bananas. So, and most people like it. So this is me trying to be, you know, a good wife. I told y'all I don't do sweets too much. I don't do a lot of baking or anything like that. And whatever I do, it's going to be super, super easy. And this is one of those times I just thought I'm just trying to cut out that little spot there, y'all. And it's all the way through. Let me just set that to the side. Yeah, but this is me being a good wife, y'all. Because, you know, my family, they love sweets. Especially my husband and my son. Ooh, ooh. They love it, love it, love it. My daughter, she likes sweets, but she's not like them. I'm going to turn it this way so I can kind of make sure I don't cut that part. See that spot there? But yes, they just, ooh, every day they eat something sweet, for real, seems like. And I don't like to slice them too thick. You can see I kind of cut them kind of thin. And I know I should have enough bananas to cover my dish, but I'm more concerned about that Cool Whip over there, because I'm using a much larger dish than what my recipe actually calls for. And I didn't have an extra thing of, you know, Cool Whip in the refrigerator. So I'm just going to use what I have and make it do what it do. Make it do what it do. Alright, and this is my third banana here, y'all. I'll go on in and do the same thing with this. I'm glad I went on and made this video up. I've been busy all day, but I just went on and just pushed myself a little bit further because, like I say, I don't want to be wasteful. I'm just really working hard on not being wasteful, because if I would have waited another day, oh my goodness, you know, I don't know if they would have been, you know, if we would have been able to use them. Because you don't want them to be over ripened. And they be all mushy and stuff, so you don't want that. All right. Now I've seen like recipes where if you didn't want to use like the vanilla wafers, like you could substitute it for maybe like graham crackers. I've never done that before. That might be nice. But see that, y'all? Look at that. So I just cut that little piece off. Okay. Alright, this is my last one, y'all. I'm trying to use them all up because look at that. I'm cutting off a lot of it though. I hope I have enough bananas in here. Well, I don't have enough because, like I say, I make stuff do what it do, y'all. A lot of times, you know, if I'm short on something or what have you, you know, we just roll with it. And a lot of times, you know, stuff still be good, you know. It really do. And it's nice to change up recipes too, because a lot of times I don't really follow recipes. You know, I always kind of probably add something different, because to be honest, my recipe didn't call for this pet milk. That's something extra that I'm adding. It calls for milk, but not necessarily pet milk. Let's see if I can slice this off this way. See if I can use that. Oh no. No, that's going to the trash. Alright, let me get all this. Alright. Okay, y'all, let me just wash my hands real quick. Okay, get a paper towel. Alright, y'all, so now we have our bananas here. So at this point, what I'm going to do, okay, we're going to start a layer here. of the cookies of our vanilla wafers. Now, I remember, you know, as a child and stuff, my mom used to make this, and I never, you know, like I said, I don't like bananas, but I would always, you know, kind of eat around it, kind of thing. But she would make like, you know, homemade from, you know, scratch and stuff. And I tell you, I give kudos to those women, you know, back in those days, because ooh, that was a lot of cooking and stuff. And we had, you know, such a large family, and can y'all imagine the sizes, you know, the size of those pans and stuff that, you know, my mom had to use, and people with large families and stuff just to feed their family. And ooh, it's taking all my might to do this right here, y'all. To do this, you know, coming from, you know, working everything and coming home and, you know, just trying to, you know, feed your family and such. So it's a lot. I just, ooh. I wish I could be more like her and, you know, do some of those things. I've made, like, I've tried it one time. And it's funny because I was just talking to a co-worker about this. About how, you know, my mom used to cook, what, 3 meals a day? And I mean home cooked meals, you know what I'm saying? Making homemade biscuits and making her own syrup, and ooh, I just can't even imagine doing that. Yeah, that's a lot of work. Okay, y'all, so the next thing that goes down next will be the pudding mixture. So what I'm going to do, y'all, I'm going to go off for a little bit, and I'm going to give it another good 5 minutes. I know they say at 5 minutes, you know, 5 minutes would be fine, but I think I'm going to let it try and go a little bit longer, you know, because I really want it to be nice and cool and stuff, because that's the way the banana pudding's supposed to be. And I know, like, when I've made it before, I've actually put mine over in the freezer, sort of go ahead and cool real quickly or whatever. But I couldn't put that large Pyrex dish in my freezer here. So I put it in the refrigerator. And I'm going to let it just, like I say, chill for a little bit longer. The box says 5 minutes, but a lot of times, like I say, I don't follow recipes, you know, word for word. You know, a lot of times I'm always changing stuff up. So, y'all, I'm going to let that chill a little bit longer, and then I'll come back and we'll get finished assembling this. All right, you guys, I'll see you all back in a minute. I'm back. All right, so I have my banana pudding mixture here, okay? And how long did I leave it in the refrigerator? I didn't time it or anything. I would just say maybe about a good 15-20 minutes. I was actually on the phone talking for a little while, so I'm gonna say about 15-20 minutes, you guys. All right, so I have my vanilla wafers here. Okay, so what I'm gonna do, let me see. I think I'm gonna use the spoon here. So I'm gonna take it and I'm just gonna stir it up just a little bit, y'all. Okay, and now I'm gonna spoon some of this mixture here over the vanilla wafers. Maybe about half. Just enough so it'll kind of cover these vanilla wafers. And hopefully, like I say, y'all, I usually just kind of make stuff do what it do. Because, like I say, I didn't have another, a Pyrex dish, the actual size that my recipe called for. So, I'm just improvising. I feel like I need a little knife or something, like a butter knife. Something to just kind of spread it a little bit, y'all. Now I like the cookies. I like the cooking and the banana mixture. But that's about it. That's all I be eating for mine, y'all. How about y'all? Do y'all do the same thing, or y'all eat, bananas? Alright. So what I'm gonna do now, I am gonna go in with some of this bananas here. Hope I have enough. No, put this back. You just sit it this way. I'll move this for just in case it's in y'all's way there. Alright, there we go. So now I'm going to take my bananas, y'all. Let me see if I got I was trying to see if I had any more of my gloves up here, but they're in the bag. I was going to maybe use some gloves. So this is what I'm doing, y'all. I don't, like I say, I don't like the bananas, so to me they don't have to just be full of bananas. But I do want to use the bananas that I have. I'm telling y'all gotta try this recipe. It's so easy, as y'all can see. Especially when you have, your family members and stuff, your family that loves something sweet, and maybe you don't want to spend all day in the kitchen, cooking or something or baking. This would be so perfect because it's super easy. I'm just going to put that much on, y'all. Just trying to rinse my hands a little bit. Okay. Now I'm going to go in with another layer here of these cookies, of these vanilla wafers. But yeah, I couldn't find those vanilla wafers, the ones that are in the box. Because I really like those. I can tell that these are not, the same. But, that's all they had, so that's what I got. A lot of the stores and stuff, they still don't have, the products that they used to have prior to, to what's going on. Trying not to say a word. But, because I know I was in Walmart, and I was looking for something that I, what used to buy or whatever, and they just don't have it. Don't have it. So after all this stuff is over with, I do hope that they go back to selling, some of those products that they had, before this, all this stuff going on. Okay, I'm going to pour in some more of this. I'm trying to save this. I keep picking that up, but I want to save that for the Cool Whip. Okay. Alright, y'all, that's the last of this. Trying to get a better grip of that. Trying to get the rest of it out, y'all. See how much came out? If I had thrown that away. All right. Oh, look at all that, y'all. Now I can't wait to get into this, y'all. To eat this mixture with the cookies, the vanilla wafers. Oh yeah. All right, and what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go in with this last of these bananas here, and it's just gonna have to be kind of haphazardly because I don't think I have enough to kind of make them just touch or anything, you know. So I'm just spreading them a little bit further apart, just to make it stretch. And that's what I mean by when I say you make it do what it do. See? And it's going to be just as good. Now, I have a sister that's allergic to bananas. And when she wants to make a banana pudding or something, she substitute, for the bananas, she use pineapples. So, I've never had it like that. I don't know if I really want to try it, but I don't know how good that would taste. But I do like pineapples. So, it may be good. I'm going to rinse my hands, y'all. Okay. Now, y'all, the recipe really says, you want to end with, I guess, with the bananas and you put your topping or whatever. But like I said, y'all, a lot of times I don't follow those recipes. And that's what you would do too, because think about it, okay? If you don't like bananas, why are you going to just have a whole thing full of bananas and, and not have the stuff in there that you like? I like the cookies and the little mixture. So that's what I'm going to put in, extra. And I really should probably be putting the Cool Whip on at this point. But I'm not. And another thing, y'all, that's what make it your own, right? It makes it different from the other person when they're making it. That's why, sometimes when people are cooking stuff and they making it, trying to make it like you're making it, but, they can't. Everybody cook differently. Bake differently, And that's really what I enjoy about cooking. You do it to your liking, to your taste buds, to your family's liking. And you can substitute stuff. So just like my sister, how she can't eat the banana. So guess what? Why make a banana pudding with bananas when you're allergic to them? So what you do? You change it. And that's what she does. All right, y'all. I'm just putting a little bit extra cookies because that's what I like. Okay. Got a little spill up here. All right, y'all. So let's see if I can get this Cool Whip on here. Y'all know sometimes that be kind of tricky when you're messing with this Cool Whip. But I do wish I had another container, but I don't. So again, what we're gonna do? We're gonna make it do what it do. Make sure we're still recording, you guys. All right, we're good. And I had already taken off that little seal that they have around it, so just like to put little dollops around and just try to spread it the best I can. Okay. To me, this is like similar to like when you're icing a cake or something. I hate icing cakes because I do such a poor job at it. Have crumbs all in the cake. I'm like, now when other people make the cake, it don't have the crumbs all in it and stuff. It's such a, you know, technique to all this stuff when you're, you know, baking and stuff. That's probably why I don't like to do it too much. I like to be able to go doop, 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 and be finished, you know. Put it on the, you know, on the stove and let it do its thing, or even, you know, in the oven or whatever. But look at me messing around with this. See? I'm not into all the baking. My mama didn't like to bake either. She always said that she wasn't a good baker, but she would bake cakes and pies, homemade cakes and pies and everything, whatever you wanted. Those tarts, the homemade, what do you call those, the fried pies, you know, like the apple pies or the peach pies, and she would make all that stuff. But she said she just wasn't a good baker, but it was good to us. But I know what it is. See, her sister is an excellent baker, so she's probably just kind of would compare herself to her sister. Now, yes, my auntie, oh yes, now she can bake. And just the other week, my husband had one of his you know, one of his mother's neighbors to bake a pound cake for him. Now that is a cake that I can make, a pound cake though, but that cake was delicious. That cake was so good. I said, where you get this from? Cause it was in one of those, you know, the cake, like you can buy the not the portable, but the throwaway ones, you know, with the nice little plastic covering over it, with the little black little plate, and you put the covering over it. And I know when you buy it from a store, you know, it doesn't look like that, you know, or whatever. Especially without like a tag or something on it to say what it is and stuff. I'm like, where'd you get this? And he said, you know, his mother's neighbor had made one for him. You know, he wanted one. And it was delicious too. And that is my favorite cake. Pound cake. I'm just trying to get these little sides here, right in here. Well, at least I had enough of the Cool Whip, y'all. See if I can get a little bit in this corner here, y'all. This is the last of it, though. I'm trying to scrape it the best I can. Let me get another a knife, because that one's got the pudding mixture on it, and I don't want to get it on the top there. Yeah, there we go. Okay, now let me try and clean it up a little bit, make it look a little bit nicer. But y'all see that? Trying to fill in this little corner here. Alright, so I'm just going to go in with my knife and just try and, you know, make it look a little nice. As best as I can, you know. Make it look like it got little peaks. You know, when you do the, when you're making the homemade banana pudding and you're using the egg whites and you make the nice soft peaks. That's what I'm trying to make it look like. How many of y'all still make homemade banana pudding? And it's not hard to make or anything. I've seen it done and, you know, whatever. Like I say, I know my mom used to make it all the time. It was one of the things she would make. But I'm just not into the baking thing. I wish I could be a little bit more into it, but I'm just not. And I don't. And another thing too, you'll be surprised to know it, but I don't really like a lot of sweets. I don't eat a lot of sweets. I eat everything else. I eat everything else. But I'm not a sweet lover like that. My husband could buy something like ice cream or whatever and cookies and this and that or whatever. And when I go to get it, you know, to look for it and, you know, thinking I'm finna have some, you know, ice cream or something like that, he'd be like, what ice cream? What you talking about? He said, you know how long ago that was? I just don't eat it like that. But I'm the only one that's like that, you know, in my family here. Everybody else, you know, they be tearing it up, y'all. Okay, I'm gonna need a, let me grab one of these little napkins here. I need to, get in my, pantry and get me another roll of paper towels out. But I have to go all behind there, y'all. I guess I could walk around. But this napkin here, it'll do. And I'm just wiping it up, y'all, to kind of clean it up a little bit, make it look a little bit nicer. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, y'all. I pray that that was still recording. Oh my goodness. I don't know. It didn't look like it was recording, y'all. I'm sorry. I really hope it was. And I know I pressed record, so I don't know. Just trying to clean it up a little bit. How many of y'all do that when y'all baking and stuff and you have something and you're finished with it but you want it to look real nice and you go through in and you kind of wipe it down a little bit so it looks nice, y'all. You don't have to do this, but I do. It's just something I always do. Okay. Alright, y'all. So what I'm going to do, I am going to have to go off, y'all, because I'm going to have to get my thumbnail and all that kind of stuff. And then I'll come back on and then I'll even go in and serve y'all a slice. Okay? So, but here we are with our banana pudding. Okay, you guys? I will be back in a minute. Wash my hands real quick before I touch that camera. Hey, you guys. I am back. Okay, you guys. I have a little salsa here. And I'm just going to spoon you all up a little bit of this banana pudding. Y'all, look at all those cookies. All right, y'all. Here we go. Now, y'all know I'm going to try and pick around those bananas now. I'm sorry, but I just can't eat bananas. All right, this looks good here. Yeah. Okay. Here we go. Mmm. 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 This is good, y'all. I'm telling y'all, if you haven't made it with the pet milk before, try it. It's really delicious. Now, there goes some of that banana there. I'm going to put that right there. I don't eat that. Mmm. It's so good. You know I'm recording, right? What, you thought I was talking to you? It's my husband. He was finna come in here and turn on the microwave. Wipe my mouth, y'all. All right, you guys. This is a win, y'all. If you you like me and you want like a quick and simple dessert, especially when you don't have a lot of time or you just want to do something really quick, this right here, this is something you want to try. Okay, so you guys, thank you all so much for watching my channel. If you all are enjoying my videos, y'all please subscribe to my channel. And don't forget to hit the notification bell to be reminded of when I upload new videos. Thank you all so much and good night. Bye.